May! Oh, thank God, you're all right. Peter! Peter! I'm so sorry, May. I'm so sorry. I know. I'm sorry. You know how to worry an old woman. I have so much to explain, and you're home. That's all that matters. Even if you are a day late and $1 short. No. Ahem. Hey, boss. Didn't want to wake you, but then I heard the screams of existential terror. This a good time? I told you not to call me boss, Rocket. Also to knock. Also, what's with the BFG? In order, all the Peters. I know are lame, and Spider-Man is worse than Star-Lord. Knocking is for simps. And this baby is generally meant for perforating people that disagree with me. Sigh. Why specifically are you here with a big freaking gun in the middle of the night? So, you know how late-stage capitalism is a rigged game that punishes working-class guys like me who just want to carve out a little slice of peace and quietude. Rocket, what did you do? I don't appreciate the tone of your voice, $$ at sign-man. I don't get to travel much. Usually, there isn't enough money, time, or guts to just step away from my responsibilities. But when I do go somewhere new, it always shocks me how quickly I can acclimate. Skrid City, State of Dinwicket, Planet Galagazotra. I don't know what that says about me, but right now, I'm grateful. Otherwise, I'd be losing my mind. Do-gooding when you're deep in the hole is a poor choice, Rocket. People talk. Cameras see. The Black Order puts out a bounty, which means you have an expiration date. No better incentive for a businessman to call in his chips. Where's my money? Slow that roll, Dinwicket. I put down a deposit. I was working my tail off raising capital on Girl 17 when Squidhead kidnapped me. He was both inebriated and quite penniless when I acquired him. For science. Then this dork freed me and promised some payola for my pain and suffering. That's half true. And not a dork. But I was roped into a charity gig playing bus driver for all the other lab rats. Can we skip ahead? Since you didn't blow us out of orbit, I assume there's some way Rocket can even up. Butt out, Humy. I do my own negotiating. I did have one thought now that you mention it. During times of intergalactic chaos, the masses will pay through their breathing orifices for a distraction. Are you familiar with the concept of a pay-per-view event? Spider-Man. Yes. I mean, I've never had the money to pay for a view, but how do you know my name? Your reputation as an A-class turdburger is written in the stars. You have fans far from Earth who would enjoy watching you and your comrades participate in a good-natured sporting event. Betty wrestling. Mine are the hands of a maestro, ill-suited for pugilism. Maestro? Really? You love fighting, Xanto, more than Ray does. Glush, hee. I do not know Betty. Why would I honor her by wrestling her? In case you can't tell from his $$ at Eating Grin, we do not want this action. If I fix this, you'll call me by my real name. I'd rather die, you slack-jawed backwater yokel. If this makes you even, I'll fight whatever, so long as I don't have to kill it. If you insist. Today's Dinwicket Drop, brought to you in conjunction with Mojo World Incorporated. An exhibition match against the Titanic Teclathian, our very own, Betty, and her opponent, so-called hero of Earth here in the 616. You hate to love him. The succulent Spider-Man. Close enough. Typically, I would wager against you in direct combat against a Teclathian. But Xanto's flexisuit should provide ample protection and defensive options. Still. Why do you take on the little one's debt this way? Because he needs help, and he's too proud to ask for it. But why alone? Excuse us. So what's the scam? You whip the rubes into a frenzy and we cap Dinwicket? No, you're right. His vaults are too tempting. We made a deal. I shook like way too many hands on it. I win this and we leave. But I still got my own thing going here. I'm gonna go fight a giant space monster on your behalf before your greed gets all over me. God, I hate Peters. I put down a deposit. Completely acclimatized. Normal. My life is totally normal. Spider-Man and his companion enter the arena to kick off our marvelous 2-on-1. No companion, just me. Oh, he doesn't know. Huh, that is so perfect. So perfect. What does Peter not know? How long you got? Betty, right? I'm sure you're a lovely monster and all. But I have to put you to bed because a talking raccoon has a gambling problem. Sorry about that. How does that guy run a business when he can't even count? Actually, based on how they run things on Earth, not a shock. I'm offering 2-to-1 that Betty dismembers Earth's mightiest hero. 50-to-1 Spider-Man renders the beast unconscious. I'm sorry. Are you betting on my suit? All at once, it hits me harder than Betty's right cross. Shocking and familiar at the same time. Xanto. The suit is still alive. 100-to-1 that the Technarch stands alone at the end. Haha. I love deception of the self-righteous. Ha! Oh, my chest hurts. Huh. Thought it was weird he gave you the smackdown for enslaving us, but he kept wearing it. That said, he's a human, so I figured he was just a hypocrite. He said it was a husk. A husk is not alive. That linguistic faux pas falls on you. I told the truth. Under the power of my restraining circuits, all cognitive functioning of the Technarch was overridden, and its body responds to the mental commands of the user. Husk. I want it freed. Now. Oh, please. It looks outstanding on you. Adds just the right amount of bubble to the buttocks. How do I free it? Tell it to reboot. But the suit protects you and makes you exponentially stronger. Are you certain now is the time? Deboot. Phew. Oh, that's cool. I'm T-posing. Crap. Gummer. He asked for the factory reset. Not my fault he's a hysterical human. Reboot. Multiple organisms detected. 1% offset. Run restore memory. 0 becomes 1. Life birth. Data block confirmed. Early memory tree undamaged. I am one with the digi-symphony of the Technarch. What's happening? Why can't I move? Why? Oh, do quiet yourself. I don't revisit this memory often. A birth is a precious moment. Ah, we're having a memory interpolation error. How fun. Do try to hold your consciousness together as my operating system separates out our memory packets. Megas, birth/death rights, your father, from a limited perspective. Nay, mother, I don't want you in my head. Ah, home. Father, get stronger. No, get stronger sounds like a father. No. What in the Matrix is that hideous thing? The spider that bit me and biting you was part of your birth. Disgusting. Compressing data packet. We'll skip through this bit. It's basically the same data collected across 24,672 revolutions of you were alone, drifting through space for a few hundred years. Don't judge, it was a choice. The right choice? Donating such a capable body to the pursuit of science is as noble as one gets, friend. Waste not. Want not. Memory indexed. Shame. Please don't look. I can't not. I know. Shame. Prince of Steel Skarn, your homeworld survives at my pleasure. You have lost your right to it. Should Nicodemu have truthful eyes, and you somehow survive the proving grounds, stay here. If you ever return to Earth, you will watch all you cherish ground to powder beneath my boot. This is where Xanto found you. Hiding? Are you still hiding? Shame. Memory packets disintegrated and catalogued. Self-restored. No. I would say that sharing a consciousness has been an entertaining distraction, but I found your mental landscape of guilt and self-loathing to be frustratingly dull. Also, spiders are disgusting, and I pray never to meet one. You may call me Glitch. I'm sorry I wore you. We will not speak of it again. Now, shall we get on with the tedium of living? Ha! See? I told you he was too dumb to die. Very fortunate. For you. Pfft. Sassy once you're out of a cell. Well, what happens now? What always happens, unfortunately. Violence. You require protection. Not that I care if you are torn asunder. Will this suffice? Whoop. Not as strong nor functional as I am, but exposure is a deep-seated concern of yours. Yes? Thanks. What are you going to do? Communicate. Great day at the combat pit, huh? You sound quite jovial considering you traded my perfect flexi-suit for that pitiful shell. Betty and I just had the most delightful conversation. A meeting of the minds, as it were. She would like to renegotiate her contract. Or she's going to eat you, one leg at a time. There's more, but frankly, it is too gruesome for the more sensitive viewers. She is quite displeased with your labor policies. It's jokes, how furious I am at you, and leave you here to rot. Where's Rocket? He said, I gave him a deposit, then ran off. Last chance to settle this like a gentleman, Dinwixie. Me? I held up my end, and you expect me to fold like some Chitauri governmental body? Easy, Fuzzy, I got you. Will you stop messing with my business? Rocket. Let it go. He swindled you out of a deposit. Who cares? I paid this tool for info about my percent aborted family, and I ain't leaving without it. You may not want to get back to the people you left behind, but I do. Pardon the interruption, Mr. Dinwicket. Oh, yes. I want in on that negotiation too, Goldie. Why not? It certainly beats pounding one another into mush, doesn't it? Are you planning to fuel those weapons with the power of benevolence? It was the right thing to do. Not to mention that I have a complicated history with alien suits. Later. The Technarch was a willing participant in my experiment. I know. I saw his memories. You still feel that freedom is better than despair? He hasn't asked to go back to the way it was. Yet. The universe is a big place, my boy. Not everyone subscribes to human definitions of morality. Changing topics. How's our project coming along? Slowly. Your biology is elusive, but together, I am certain that we can achieve the goal. Ahem. Normally, when I clear my throat, that's just me pretending when I walk in on something awkward. But this time, it's got vomit in it. Because you're science snuggling with him, I was gonna tell you that your ex-underpants has a lock on an operable Stargate. Rocket, wait, but you just keep snogging the psychopath who kidnapped us and riding me for working with undesirables. It's not that simple. I never is with you people. Rocket, please just... Nah, I'm gonna go break some stuff instead, Peter. Whoop. Hi? I want to ask you a question. All right. Yeah, I mean, I was in the middle of something, but you gave up. Strength for the freedom of another life form. Why? It was the right thing to do. Wouldn't you have done the same? I'm sorry. It's all right. No, I did not have permission. You have permission, if you want. I'm light years from home with a crew of alien strangers playing pew-pew guns against intergalactic bad guys. Totally normal. I'm not hiding. I'm just on vacation. Honest. To be continued.